Are you struggling to cope with the emotional pain of being cut off by your own child? Being rejected by a child can be one of the most painful experiences a parent can go through, leaving you feeling lost, confused, and unsure of what to do next. In this video, we'll explore the complex emotions and challenges that come with being cut off by your child, and offer guidance and support to help you navigate this difficult situation. Whether you're looking for ways to reconnect with your child or simply need help processing your emotions, this video is for you. Join us as we discuss the possible reasons why a child may cut off their parent, the emotional impact it can have, and the steps you can take to heal and move forward. Join me as I dive into the emotional challenge of navigating life after your child decides to cut you off completely. Being cut off by your child is one of the most painful experiences a parent can face. It's like losing a part of yourself, and the emotions that follow can be overwhelming. The silence is deafening, and the questions swirl in your mind: what did I do wrong? Could I have done something differently? And will things ever go back to normal? Children cut off their parents for various reasons, often stemming from deep-seated hurt, anger, or feelings of betrayal. Some may feel unheard or unvalidated, while others may be dealing with their own personal demons. As parents, we may not always understand or agree with their perspective, but it's essential to acknowledge their feelings and validate their experiences. We must recognize that our actions or inactions may have contributed to the estrangement. The journey to estrangement often begins with small cracks in the relationship. Unresolved conflicts, unmet expectations, and lack of communication can slowly drive a wedge between parent and child. In some cases, children may feel like they're walking on eggshells, trying to avoid triggering a blowout argument. The stress and anxiety can become too much to bear, leading them to make the difficult decision to cut ties. It's also important to consider the role of personal boundaries in estrangement. Children, like adults, need to establish and maintain healthy limits to protect themselves from harm. If they feel like their boundaries are consistently being disregarded or disrespected, they may choose to distance themselves. As painful as it is for parents, we must respect their need for space and acknowledge that we can't force a relationship. Dealing with the loss of a relationship with your child is a unique kind of grief. It's a grief that's often invisible to others, making it even more isolating. Parents may feel like they're walking around with a constant ache, unsure of how to process their emotions or find closure. The confusion can be intense. One moment you feel angry, the next you're consumed by sadness. It's essential to acknowledge that this grief is real and valid. The societal stigma surrounding estrangement can add to the pain. Parents may feel judged or blamed by friends, family, or even themselves. They may wonder what they did wrong or feel like they're being punished. It's crucial to recognize that estrangement is a complex issue, and there's rarely a single cause or solution. One mother I spoke to shared her story of estrangement with her adult child. She recalled the moment she realized her child had been hurt by her actions, and it was a turning point in their relationship. She began to understand that her child's decision to cut off communication wasn't about her as a person but about setting boundaries. Her journey to acceptance wasn't easy, but it was transformative. The mother emphasized the importance of self-reflection and growth in healing from estrangement. She learned to let go of guilt and shame, focusing instead on rebuilding her own sense of identity. She started to explore new hobbies, reconnect with old friends, and prioritize her own well-being. It wasn't about replacing her child but about finding a new sense of purpose. Through her story, we see that healing from estrangement is possible. It's a journey that requires patience, empathy, and understanding. As parents, we must be willing to listen, learn, and grow. We must acknowledge our child's autonomy and respect their choices, even if we don't agree with them. In summary, navigating life after being cut off by your child requires a deep understanding of the complex emotions involved. It's a journey marked by grief, confusion, and self-discovery. By sharing stories and insights, we hope to create a supportive community where parents can find solace and guidance. If you've experienced a similar situation or have thoughts to share, please leave them in the comments below.